Hello. Today I am going to discuss about the order of the steps and the items in learning Bharatanatyam, or how to proceed, and with what you have to start and with what you have to finish your recital. This video is particularly for the beginners of these dance forms. And if you are interested and just started learning dance, and if you do not have a teacher, direct teacher, then it is very much confusing for you to know how to proceed, which comes first and which comes later. So let me tell you the order how one should proceed while learning dance. So at the very beginning, uh, we are we begin our class with chanting one or more than one slokas. In Bharatanatyam, we chant slokas which are mainly in Sanskrit language in praise of any god or guru. And then we start the class, main class. The practical use of this, yeah, praising is one thing. Whenever you start something, you pray to God and start, this is one thing. And if you see practically it helps you to concentrate in the class, like take your mind away from other things, and when you come to class you just concentrate while chanting sloka. And always chanting slokas are kind of meditative, so you grow concentration in classroom, so that way chanting slokas are very helpful. um, we normally I'll give you an example, like we normally chant dhyana sloka, like angikam bhuvanam yasya, and then something on guru, like guru brahma, guru vishnu, and then or anybody can do more than one or two slokas and start the class. So let me tell you at least one sloka so that you will understand what it is. We just do this namaskaram hand and close our eyes and stand in samapadam and just sing angikam bhuvanam yasya vachikam sarvavangmayam आहार्यं चन्द्रतारादि त्वं नुमः सात्विकं शिवम्. So like this, in this sloka, we in this we actually praise Lord Nataraja. The meaning of the sloka is whose body is like universe. Angikam means body. Bhuvanam means universe. Ah, whose body is like universe. Vachikam sarva vangmayam, whose language, whose speech is like the entire language of the world. So he is that great. And aharyam chandra taradi means whose ornaments are like moons and stars. Tvam numas, I salute you, I do namaskar to you. O Lord Shiva, Satvika means the pure. O pure Lord Shiva. Satvika means the pure, who doesn't have any kind of fault or defects, like that pure Lord Shiva. So this is an example. Like this, you can chant slokas on Saraswati, maybe on Ganesha or any other gods. And also we chant sloka on Guru as an example, like Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So in this sloka we say that our Guru, our teacher, is like he is like Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwar, the Trinity in Indian mythology. Brahma is the creator of the universe. Vishnu is the protector of the universe, and Shiva is the destroyer, and the god of change, that destroy and change and or destroy the impurity and bring the purity. So we do worship of these three gods, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar. So in this sloka, we compare our Guru with Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwar. So Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. This Brahma means knowledge. So Guru is like pure knowledge. Guru is equivalent to knowledge. Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So to you, I respect, I do namaskar, I bow to you. So this is the meaning of this particular sloka. In this way, we can chant sloka, and if you understand the meaning and chant sloka, you will go to the depth. Like yeah, I will go very deep, and when actually it's very much meditative when you chant sloka in calm and quiet mind, and slowly you your get into your dance, your classroom, where you do not think about anything else rather than dance. So this is the first thing. I think everybody must do this. Either they chant sloka or do not chant sloka. At least come to the class and sit for some times, relax for some times, or meditate for some times, like close your eyes and think only about dance or something related to dance, or think about God related to dance, anything. But you have to bring your concentration in the class. So that is the, I think, it is my opinion, I think this is the practical use of chanting slokas. Next we do is Namaskar. In Bharatanatyam, while beginning and while ending, we do this Namaskar, we perform this Namaskar. So in my other videos, I have explained the Namaskar, but still I'll tell you the meaning and the purpose of the Namaskar here. But if you want to know how it is in dance form, you can check with my other videos. You can search. So Namaskar, in Namaskar we basically give respect to this Ashtadik Palakas and the Mother Earth, and lastly we thank and do Namaskar to our Guru, God and audience, and start the dance. This we do at the beginning of the class and at the end of the class. So this is the meaning of the Namaskar. Next, exercise. See, exercise you can do before doing your Namaskar, or ideally you can do after the Namaskar, because there also you are using the floor and the directions. In that is why we do Namaskar. You pay respect to the directions, the gods residing in 8 directions, the Ashtadik Palakas. We have 8 directions in Indian mythology. It's like north, south, east, west, northeast, northwest, southeast and southwest. And each corner we have gods in each place. So while dancing we use directions, space and floor also, Mother Earth. So that is why we are doing this Namaskar. So in that way, if you see, okay, you do Namaskar and then you go for the exercise part. In Bharatanatyam exercise, the typical exercises are quite heavy, like sit-ups and then Murumandi jumps, Aramandi jumps, in this Kuttanam, jumps in Kuttanam. But what I figured it out, that these are very heavy exercises. If you go directly, if you start exercises directly, then you might hurt your limbs. So I would suggest you start with simple jogging, maybe light jogging, so that you warm your body a bit up. After that, you do stretching. This stretching part is very important. One must do stretching before practicing dance, or not even dancers, anybody can stretch for their well-being, to be flexible, to be independent, and to be healthy. Through stretching, um, actually you stretch your muscles to flow the blood properly to each and every cells. Our muscle is this is a tissue which can, day to day basis, they can, actually their length is getting shorter. So by stretching it, we can actually lengthen the muscle tissue. If you do not do it purposely, this stretching, your muscle tissue won't be like, won't do that thing naturally, like expansion very naturally. Muscle can get contracted very naturally when you lift something in day-to-day life. Also, when you lift something heavy in day-to-day work, your muscle get contracted, but after that you are not doing enough work to to expand the muscle. Slowly what is happening is muscle length is becoming shorter. And when your muscles are very short, no, if you reach these long movements, your muscles are not enough long to go till that level. So you very easily you will get muscle tearing, tissue tearing, and then you get hurt and you get very badly pain. You are not enough flexible. Basically, you have to keep yourself flexible, especially when you are a dancer, because we have very intense like stretching movements while dancing. So before itself you have to prepare your body to that level. Also, in our body we have veins, arteries. Also, after artery or vein you have capillaries. Capillaries are like net. It is like everywhere in your body, like it through capillaries only your blood goes, and it reaches to each and every cells and supply oxygen, food, whatever is needed. So capillaries are so thin, it's like a small net. If you can search on internet, you will see the picture of the capillaries, and these are so soft. When your muscle is getting contracted, and these are getting stuck with the pressure, it blocks, and naturally it blocks your circulation also, blood flow. And that is in that way, your oxygen supply, your blood supply, and the nutritions all is getting blocked. So slowly you damage your muscles, and that's all. Once you damage, it's very difficult to get it back. So it is always better before dancing and after dancing you do exercise, especially stretching. Stretching is very important, and you just be healthy, because in dance or sports, dance injuries, dance sports are, and sports injuries are a very common thing, and we should be aware to prevent while we practice dance, especially if you start your dancing in after an age, like not in very small age. It is very important, I would suggest. So you include exercise in your practice, regular day-to-day practice itself. After that, so this is going like, first is your sloka, then you do namaskar, then you do a few exercise. I would suggest you do 20 minutes to half an hour exercise before you start your class. Now, what comes the first, the basic steps? We have many basic steps. We call it adabus. Adabu means unit. Adabu literally means unit. And these are the basic steps which we learn. So we have sets of adabus. The very first adabu is Tattadavu. I am from Kalakshetra Foundation, Chennai. So in Kalakshetra, the way I have followed the adabus, I am telling you the order here accordingly. So very first we have to start Tattadav. Tattadav we have 8 Tattadavs. Then you go to Natadavs. Natadavs are also 8 in numbers. Third thing is Paraval Adavu. Ta te te ta dhit te ta Paraval Adavus. Fourth is Kudittamettu Adavus. Teihat teihi. In this way it will go. Next you can learn Tatte Tam. Dhitteitam adabus. Next, after Tatteitam, Dhitteitam said, you can learn Tatteitaha adabus. After Tatteitaha, you can go Mei adabu, Teiya Tei adabu. After Teiya Tei adabu, you can learn maybe Mandi adabu. Mandi adabu, after this, you can learn Dhalanku adabu. Dhalanku adabu, after this, you can learn Sarikkaladabu. Sarikkaladabu, after this it comes Tirmanams. There are Tirmanams you must learn because all whatever sequence we do, that pure Nritta sequences we do, we finish with Arati. In that way we finish with Tirmanams. So these are very important Adabus, Tirmanams, to do Tirmanams. And there are some other small adabus which you can practice. So in that way, that the first itself, if you follow the order, it will be very easy for you to proceed. Like you cannot learn like very difficult adabu in first itself. Your body won't permit. So slowly you follow the order, and slowly your body also will be like used to with the movements, and that build your control in your body. So what is dance? Dance is actually control movement of your body. So that control is very important. So while you learn, you are growing control in every part of your body, and this way the order is set in that way only. So it is better to follow the order rather than going here and there, like learning first some difficult adavus first and then you go some other adavus. In that way, actually eventually your that learning procedure will delay. So I would suggest you follow the order. Okay, after you finish the adabu part, you will be learning the items which we call margam while we perform on stage, or one Bharatanatyam recital is called margam. Margam literally means the path. You can say the traditional path. There's a sequence of items and this is fixed. The type of items are order is fixed. The first invocatory items are like Alaripu, Pushpanjali, Mallari. You can start with this kind of items. You cannot do Alaripu or like Pushpanjali in the middle or in the last. This is fixed, like these are all invocatory items. So you can start with Alaripu. Then you learn Jatiswaram. Second item is Jatiswaram. So Alaripu and Jatiswaram, these both are pure dance items. Here we do not do any specific abhinaya, we do not use any specific mood, sentiments. This is like pure joy. The basic bhava or the expression is joy. You are just creating beauty through your dance. So that is only the pure nritta. We have 3 types of dance basically, which is like nritta, N-R-I-T-T-A. Nritta means pure dance. There is no abhinaya or there is no particular emotion. Number 2 is nritya, N-R-I-T-Y-A. Nritya is it is dance with abhinaya. So the abhinaya involved in this nritya part. And the third type is natya, which include like pure nritta, abhinaya, also the speech. We do it in dance dramas. Sometimes we use speech when we do dance dramas. Okay, so there are three types of dance. So I was there like first item Alaripu and Jatiswaram. These two items are pure dance. Number three is Shabdam. The Shabdam is the first Abhinaya item you are doing. Abhinaya, and of course there between two stanza there will be a small part of Korbeis. Korbe means the set of adabus or set of pure nritta is called Korbe. So there will be Korbes in between each stanza, and that stanza will be expressing it through Abhinaya. So this is the first Abhinaya item, Shabdam. Okay. So after Shabdam there is Varnam. Varnam is the main item in Bharatanatyam recital or Margam. Varnam, it has got a very complex type, like we have pure dance, Abhinaya, and different speeds also, first speed, second speed, third speed, different speeds. So Varnam, and Varnam literally means that colors. So there are many type of things. When you slowly learn, you will come to know. Here it is not possible to explain each and everything. Who do not know, I'm just telling you the orders and which after which you must learn what. So after the Varnam is the main items in Bharatanatyam recitals, and it is very lengthy also. Sometimes it is like 20 minutes, half an hour minimum, traditional Varnams. Okay. After Varnam, it comes Padam. Padam is pure Abhinaya part and Abhinaya item. And Padam, the Bhavam, the expression of Padam is basically love. Love, and the hero one, there will be one hero who is either God or any Raja or king or anybody. Like anybody who is like in, it's a little bit higher position. So any king or God. So and there will be one Naika, but the basic emotion is love mostly. And then comes Kirtan. Kirtanam is always on glory of a god. It's a praise or glory of a god. So this Kirtanam always has the basic emotion is bhakti, and it is with Abhinaya also, Abhinaya item only, but you have got little bit of Jati or Korbes in between sometimes. So after Kirtanam, Varnam, Padam, Kirtanam, then comes Javali. Javali is also, it's very similar to Padam. It's a Abhinaya item only, but Padam is very serious, and in it we are expressing love in very dignified way. In opposite way, in Javalis, Javalis are very light. Sometimes we use very colloquial language, and the expression is also very light, not that deep one. Means maybe we are expressing very serious matter, but in a very lighter way. So Javalis are also full Abhinaya item, but in a very light way. So similarly, the ragams of the Javalis use are very light, like Kamas and all. We use lighter ragas. Okay. After this, after Javali, sometimes we do Ashtapadis. In Kalakshetra, we do Ashtapadis in a Margam. Ashtapadis are written by Jayadeva. It's taken from Gita Govinda. It's a book on Krishna and Radha's love. So this is also of pure Abhinaya item, and the basic emotion is love. After Ashtapadis, there comes Tilana. The Tilana is very beautiful and very brisk and very fast. I won't say it's very fast. It has got all the speeds: first speed, second speed, third speed. A very brisk and beautiful dance. This is basically nritta item, like pure dance item. But at the end, in the charanam part, we have two lines of abhinaya in praise of any god. mostly in praise of God or Raja or King. So normally we conclude our item with Tilana, but sometimes we do, after Tilana we do Mangalam. Mangalam, like it's a that you pray for good things, for good happenings, and end your recital. So Mangalam is the last part. In that way, in Mangalam we don't dance much. We normally enter the stage and do the Namaskar, and you wish that everything is well and good. So we finish. In that way, we finish the Bharatanatyam recital or Mangalam. So this is the order. Even while learning also, if you follow this order, like even in items, if you follow the order, it is very easy for you to proceed. Because when you learn from your teacher, if you go to your Bharatanatyam teacher, she will also be able to tell you the gradually the depth of the expression, or the depth of the complexity of the adabu compositions. The sequence of adabus are growing slowly. So if you go learn it in order, it is very easy for you to follow the full thing. And in this margam, you have many compositions like Alaripu, different compositions. You have many Jatiswarams in different ragams, and you have many Shabdams. So in that way, you have so many dances. Like there are many Varnams. It's not necessarily there is only one Varnam particular. No, there are many Varnams, many are, but you have to do Alaripu at the beginning. You have to do Jatiswaram in the second item. In that way, you will, and you can learn many margams, like many Alaripu, many Jatiswaram, many Shabdam in that way. But the order of the item should be like this, the way I have told you. So now you know that how to proceed while learning dance. You just can't do whatever suddenly you start learning items, and then you are learning 2-3 steps. This is not the proper way of doing. So this is the basic order, and while doing your regular practice or regular class, you should start with exercise like sloka, namaskar exercise. You practice whatever you feel like, or whatever is necessary you practice. And then please, after finishing also, please, your cool down exercise you must do. Otherwise again your body will be like it won't be proper. You will get hurt, you will get injuries very easily. So this is very important to do exercise before and after your dance. Regular class also, even I would suggest, when you go for the recital, proper performance, there are sometimes there are different situations that you don't get scope to do exercise, don't get space, separate space for exercise, but still you try to do at least few exercise and stretching, and start your dance and finish your dance after cooling down. Okay, means after finish your dance, please cool down. So this is very important. um, Thank you. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe my channel for more videos. um, I'm planning to record the shoot the um, adabus, and at least one item. You can find one shabdam I have started teaching, and these videos are for the beginners who doesn't have direct teachers. Please, it might help you to gather information. And but one must, if you have teachers around you, good teachers, please go to a teacher and learn directly from your teacher. It's very important, because online, in online classes and all, your whatever mistakes you are doing, nobody will be there to correct you. So it is always better to go to your teacher and learn. And but who doesn't have the choice, that they do not have a proper teacher, or maybe there's, or maybe some other reason they are not able to go, they can follow my channel or learn from the things they want. And thank you so much. Hope you like the video, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.